Hi everyone, Giuliano here. In this video I'm going to talk about Microsoft Mesh. First of all, what is Microsoft Mesh? It is a mixed reality experience that allows you to better connect and interact with other people in Microsoft Teams. Alright, let's get started and I show you every step how to use this new technology. Here I am in Microsoft Teams. Let's join this meeting that I created before, brainstorming Project Velodrome, so we can see this new experience, Microsoft Mesh in action. I'm going to disable my microphone, my webcam, because enabling Microsoft Mesh means using your avatar. If you are not familiar with that, you can follow one of my videos that I created about Microsoft Teams avatar. Now, assuming that we have an avatar in Microsoft Teams, we can start to explore Microsoft Mesh by clicking on View on top, and now I'm going to click on Immersive Space. This will start a new session of Microsoft Mesh in Teams. Before to continue, of course, you have to click on the button Agree and Continue. If you want, you can provide some data in terms of usage of Microsoft Mesh directly to Microsoft. I'm going to click on Deny for the moment. Then you have to select what kind of micro you are going to use, what is your speaker, and then you have to pick up an avatar. So I'm going to use my avatar for this session. Let's click on Join Now. And now I'm going to enter in this meeting. Let's click on Get Started. Now we have some suggestion here. You can hear a special sounds around you when people conversate or start a discussion. It's pretty cool and pretty immersive. Then you can change the environment if you want. If you don't like the first option, probably Microsoft will provide additional environments. Now, as you can see here, we have 3 colleagues in this meeting. They have not joined yet with their avatar in this meeting. But let's take a look down below what kind of option we have. If you click and keep pressing the left mouse button, you are able to explore around you this Microsoft Mesh experience. This is the stage, and let's go with the second suggestion. Now, another option that you have, instead of moving by clicking on the seat, if you want, you can explore other area of this stage. Let's keep pressing, for example, the left button of my mouse, and now I'm moving in another area of this stage. Let's click on the right arrow to see additional options. It's like a game. If you think all this kind of interaction, it reminds me a video game. So I can keep pressing Q now on my keyboard or E, and now I can turn around my environment. Let's see the next suggestion. I can use even WASD, and now I'm moving for real around this stage. Now clicking on E, I can turn around and then change the stage. Now here appear the message that I am leaving the meeting zone. So if I keep pressing on Q, I can then jump again in the meeting zone quite easily by keeping pressed the left button of my mouse. Let's go forward with the next tip. All right, now let's have a look to the settings panel. So I have now down below all options available. So if I click here on this waffle menu, I have the settings panel open now. And here I can change the UI, the theme of the Mesh UI. I can switch across dark, light, and high contrast if I want. Then I have additional functionality like controls. I can decide the mouse speed when I move around my stage and my environment. I can have a look to the keyboard shortcuts. This is also very important to take familiar with these shortcuts. And finally, let's go on movement. Here I have look direction. I can select normal or inverted. This is like a game configuration. Teleport It is smooth, fade, or instant. Then you can add also a teleport vignette if you want. Let's click now on display and sound. Here there are devices. You can change your speaker device, the speaker volume, your microphone. Fine, let's go in advanced audio. Here you can set the volume over your environment, the effects, the incoming voice, and that's it for display and sound. In accessibility, you will find other options like contrast and color, magnifier, hearing, audio. Let's go on magnifier, for example. You can have a magnifier lens if you want, or you can change the contrast. You can have a high contrast mode. And then finally, troubleshooting. You can show mesh, scripting errors, and performance profiler. Alright, that's it. In the general, you have support and about, which are not very important to use Microsoft Mesh. It's more important to get an help if you have trouble or problems. Alright, now let's close the setting panel, and here we are. We are ready to explore now the stage. I can see now that Adele Vance and Lydia Holloway have joined the Microsoft Mesh session because I see now only Diego Siciliani with the normal profile picture. In fact, if I move around the stage, I can see Adele Vance sitting here in this place. I can click on Adele Vance, I can see the card, I can see the job title, email, information related to this user, reports to Miriagram. This is how it looks in Microsoft Mesh. Now I don't see Adele Vance, I don't see Lydia Holloway, and it is there, as you can see. So I can try to join Lydia Holloway in this area, for example. Let me turn around by using E on my keyboard, and then I can move like a game, keeping pressed on W and A, and here we go. Now I'm interacting with Lydia Holloway. I can see that Lydia, product manager. If I click on the card, I can see all information related to Lydia Holloway. Now if I take a seat, we can start our conversation. It's pretty cool. We are in this area. I can see and I can hear Lydia Holloway, and the same for her. Now I'm out from the meeting area, from the meeting zone. If I want to take part again of the meeting, I need to join the stage. So I'm going to do that right now. Let me move a little bit faster here. Let me click on this stage, and now I am entering in the meeting zone again. Let's take a seat here next to Adele, and now we can start to follow Diego Siciliani. So down below I have the Mesh for Teams options. I can see seating overview, and here I can see that I am here in this seat. Here there is Adele Vance. If I click on the button leave seat, my avatar will stand up, and then I can move in another place. Another option that I have is environment settings. Now we have this default environment, Meadow, a large-sized outdoor gathering space. But if you want, you can take another environment, in this case, Zen Conference Medium, if you want, and then if you click on the apply, you will move all users from this environment to another one. Then we have reaction, so I can click on my reactions, and now you will see my avatar clapping, or I can smile, and all reactions are around me, love, like, and then this additional and last reaction. There are no other reaction for the moment. That's it. That's all we have. And now let's go to the profile. If I click here, I can change my avatar. Let's take another avatar, for example, this one. And now I changed the avatar. I took the avatar one. So then if I click on customize, this will give me even the chance to work with the avatar app. And here I can on the fly change something about my face, about my body shape, about my appearance, hair, and wardrobe. So pretty cool on the fly. You can customize your avatar. I can see Lydia sitting in this area, but there is another area. So I can now keep pressed here and move in another area, which is this one. So I can click here, and now I took my seat in this other area. So here you can talk with your colleagues, you can take a break from the meeting. It's pretty cool for conferences, workshop, or just normal meeting. It's another way to interact and stay connected and closer to your organization and colleagues. All right, so that's it from my point of view about Microsoft Mesh. There are many things probably to improve, but this is how it works from an attendee's perspective. Cool, now I can see Lydia Holloway ready to deliver her speech. I can also reach Lydia Holloway on the stage so we can share the stage and speak and talk together about our session. And here we have a first look to the audience. We can see all the seats. Alright, let's wrap up this video. As always, I hope that you enjoyed this video. If yes, please consider to subscribe, like, add a comment down below. Let me know what do you think about Microsoft Mesh, and I hope to see you next time.